Hello, welcome. You are what you consume. You are what you consume, whether it's physical consumption like food or mental. What makes you you? The sum of who you are as an individual. You are what you consume. So be very mindful about who you actually take information in from and from what you eat. Okay, because those two sum up who you are. Like right now, whatever you've listened to, whatever you've eaten physically, mentally, makes up you. And now the most beautiful part about all of this, you have free will to consume whatever you want. No one's going to shove food in your mouth. You're not a baby. So you are responsible and in charge of what you eat. And I want to talk about something really quickly with the whole eating part, okay? Like food. It's not your fault that you overeat or that you binge eat. It's not your fault. You're this innocent human being that decided to come into this world one day, and there are these massive food companies and corporations that are preying off of you. They are preying off of you, and they have researchers and they're paying employees to research how to hit that sweet spot with carbs and fat. So like think about your donuts and things that have carbs and fat. Those two together, they do not satiate you and they make you more hungry after you're done eating it. There's no protein, there's no fiber. All those things that make you full, protein and fiber, and fats also, but like all those things that really satiate you, they strip all that out and they want you to eat more and more and more and more. They are preying on you to be sick, to be overweight, to be unhealthy, to have a lot of brain fog. Okay, they are preying on you. It's not your fault. We live in this world where it's so deranged, it's so terrible. If you really dig deep into the corporations, like they are like they want you to feel like crap. They want you to eat all of these things. They want you I knocked this over again. They want you to be like unhappy, unsatisfied with your body. They want you to be depressed. Okay, they really do. And food is such a big thing. I can never talk enough about how important it is to be very mindful about what you're putting in your body, because it sums up how you feel, how you look, your confidence. Everything will be drastically improved when you're conscious about this. Now you know these food companies are preying on you. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to feel happy. They just want you to be addicted to their food. They want you to be sick. Okay, and I know that sounds really disturbing, but I'm not trying to fearmonger you and tell you like all food is terrible and all of that, but just know that they're not out here to make you feel better. If they were, the world would be a different place. Okay, they're not out here to make you feel better. They just want you to spend more money on the food, spend more money on your addictions, binge eat, overeat, not feel good about yourself. Okay, like they truly don't want to help you. So you have to help yourself. You have to be conscious. You have to be mindful. It's okay to eat whatever you want once in a while. Sometimes I want a donut. Sometimes I want a cake. Sometimes I want chips. I don't restrict myself. I eat a couple bites and then I have something like filling, like Greek yogurt or like a protein option, or I have a mint. I eat a banana or some other whole food. Like I truly like distract my mind and my body. I walk around so that I'm able to block that, so that I'm not overeating, because I could and I have. And it's not fun, okay? You feel like crap if you overeat, if you binge eat. You don't feel good at all, and it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. So there are a lot of things that you can do to cut that off, but be aware, these food corporations are not helping you, okay? The ultra highly processed things, there's so many, your chips, your snacks, anything at all in general, okay? They're not out here to make you feel better. Be mindful and be very aware of what you're putting in your body, because it completely matters. 100% it matters. I've seen it. I've seen the difference myself. I used to eat anything and whatever random stuff. I wasn't really conscious about what I was putting in my body. I'd go through like boxes of ramen when I was younger. And now I'm eating eggs. I'm eating my greens. I'm eating whole foods. I'm eating fiber. I'm prioritizing all of this, and my mood immediately better. I feel like I don't have as much brain fog anymore. And the crazy part is, you don't know that you're in a state of brain fog until you fix it. You don't know how good it can get. When your life is like this and you're living your life like this, you don't know how good it can get. You're just here. You're in this line. So for you to learn how good it can get, you have to destroy this line, this this direction that you're in, okay? You have to destroy it, and you have to start incorporating better things for your body. This is for your body. This is for you to feel better. I don't care what anyone says. If anyone's going to tell you you can eat whatever you want, it's just calories in and calories out. Yes, it is. And it honestly, at the end of the day, it sums down to that. But to feel good, okay, physically feel like look good, yeah, calories in, calories out, because that's essentially physics, it's math. But to feel good about like yourself and what you're putting in your body, the quality of food absolutely matters. It matters so incredibly much, okay? And with that, so consumption, food, right? Like when you're actually putting in your body. And the next thing is your mental consumption. And there's a lot for this. I think food and mental hand in hand are inherently destroying so many people's lives because, again, social media, it's not your fault. The fact that you're addicted on TikTok or like you're addicted to watching Netflix or whatever it is, it's really not your fault. Same thing. Corporations are like TikTok. I mean, there are so many engineers or whatnot that are researching and finding ways for you to stay hooked and addicted on this app, even YouTube, right? Like I've been binge watching YouTube a lot in the past, like I've done it before. And you have to be aware of the fact that there are people that are luring you, and you have to be aware of it, like be conscious of it, okay? And now you are, like, be aware of it. Don't be afraid. This is part of life. You're gonna die one day. We're really gonna live, okay? It's fine. But be aware of it so that you're actually able to do things that you want. You're able to pursue your goals. You're able to do things that inspire you, that you're able to just live a life that you consciously chose for yourself. That's the most important thing. So be aware of even the music you listen to, okay? I was doing some research on like frequency and vibrational frequency and whatnot, and a lot of music, it's not in a good vibrational frequency, especially like music that has a lot of profanity. And I remember this one song, it was like stuck in my mind, and it was something about like cutting yourself or something. I don't know, like killing yourself or something like that. And it was like a catchy song. I don't remember what exactly the song was. But then I snapped out of it and I was like, why am I saying this? Like, I know the song is catchy and stuff, but like I'm speaking this out loud. I'm speaking it into existence. My subconscious mind is recording everything and I'm speaking it out loud. No. Right? So be very conscious of that. And also with the media and the news and all of that. Like I watch the news maybe like once every 3 days. Like I like tune in and that's it. I don't let it affect me because it's not out of my control. Like, okay, this person's the president. All right. Oh, this happened. This plane crashed. Oh, like this person got stabbed. I mean, if that's all you're going to hear, why would you consciously choose to hear that every hour of your day? Is it really going to affect you right now in the now? Is it going to affect you towards achieving and accomplishing your goals and your dreams? No. It's just going to make you feel some sort of way, like scared or like, I don't know, unsettled, angry, whatever emotion it's going to spike out of you. It's not a good, happy emotion. It's mostly fear, right? Like you listen to some plane crashing and now you're like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. And then you like take that energy with you for the rest of your day. This is so true. And I'm sure you can relate to this as well. So be very mindful of that. I listen to people that are inspirational, people that have done good things or do good things. That's why I surround myself a lot with books, because authors, they write stories about whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Either way, like the stories that these authors write, there's a lot of intention behind it. Whereas in social media, I think nowadays, even with YouTube and whatnot, a lot of people post just to get views or they post just to flex. But I think when it comes to reading, you're really reading things that were really intentionally written to share or convey a message that the author really wanted to share with people. So that's why I think books are a lot more heartfelt. They resonate with me a lot more. But not saying that YouTube is bad. I love YouTube and I love the longer form videos because that also helps with your dopamine addiction. So yeah, honestly, all I'm trying to say is that this world, we live in this like such a great time and day and age, right? Like we truly do. We live in one of the best generations I think humans could ever possibly ever exist in. Like the things that we have access to. And the most amazing thing is it doesn't matter what socioeconomic class you fall into, what your ethnicity is, whether you're a man or a woman. Like, you and I have equal opportunity, equal access to every single thing and anything. We can talk to anyone, we can network with anyone, we can do anything, we can make however much money we want to, we can live whatever life we want to, the best day and age. And with that though, there's so much information, so much, and I really think everything's just really trying to steal your attention right now. And I find myself in these pits and these like cycles of just doing, like, literally last week I was like kind of addicted to playing Agario. If you don't know what that is, it's this like dot game. I don't know if it's pronounced agar.io or Agario, I don't care. But I was like so hooked on it, and I snapped out of it though. But I was like, oh my gosh, these kids, they're literally living their life like this, just hooked on like TikTok, social media apps, video games, like just things that are distractions that steal their attention. And then they eat junk food. They eat things that are full of dyes and preservatives and just like terrible industrialized foods. So how can they live that? Like, how can they live out their best lives? Like, they don't even know what it's like to live a life that is just without any terrible, horrible foods, and also without any super duper attention stealing distractions, and it's so sad. But it's, at the same time, I feel like it's really up to us to choose and help educate and share this, because I think in this generation it's needed more than ever. The ability to do whatever you want is literally endless. Like, you can do anything you want. I mean, Katy Perry just went to space. And I know there's a lot of controversy around that, but hey, at the end of the day, she went to space. Katy Perry. So like, you and I can go to space as well. Like, we can be ultra rich and go to space if we really want to, but I'd rather fund here in the earth and just help everyone out here before I go to space. But actually though, funny thing, like, being an astronaut was my biggest thing. When I remember, like, in 6th grade, there's this like presentation of like what you wanted to do when you were older, and I had this whole slideshow of how I was going to be the first woman to step foot on Mars. But yeah, like, space has always been my goal. So if you ever see me going to space, know that I'm not doing it out of like space, but it's always been something that I've wanted to do. It's always been on my bucket list, at least just to, maybe not to Mars, but at least just to see outer space. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that's insane. So yeah, I know I went on a lot of tangents, as we always do here, but yeah, I think overall my main thing is like, be aware, be mindful, understand that if you have been someone who's like, you're constantly, like, your screen time is crazy, it's okay, we've been there, done that. But if you're eating terrible things and you are, and you're feeling like crap, and you're watching things that make you feel like crap, and you're just not feeling great right now, understand that you're living in the state of just brain fog, both the things that are getting at you. Understand that you're kind of living in this state of just not feeling great. And remember, like, what you consume, whether that's what you listen to and also what you eat, shapes you, and it'll shape your future as well. So for me, like, I have big goals, and I can't listen to the next person because they might push their limiting mindsets towards me, and I don't care for that, or I don't listen to people that have certain lives that I don't want for myself, because I don't want that. I listen to people that I would want to trade lives with, or that I would want to do the same thing as they do, and so you have to be conscious about that. And also with your friends and like family members, be conscious. Like, really, honestly, if you're taking advice when it comes to career, your life, whatever it is, if they don't have the life that you do, or they're not aspiring to get the life that you are, do not listen to them. Do not. Because what do they know? They're gonna like tell you their perceptions, push that towards you, thinking that they're helping you when they're really not, because what you want is so completely different from what they want or what they have. So remember that. Don't be rude, but remember that at the back of your mind, because what you consume and really believe in and do on a daily basis makes you up. Okay? Like, it truly does. So yeah, remember that. And I know this is something that you might forget, like, tomorrow after watching this, or like the next week, but write it down, think about it, be intentional. I think that the really, really important thing is to just be intentional. And this is something I need to do, as well, which is really, like, before I do something, like, is this what I really should be doing, or is this just something grabbing my attention? Is this food that I'm going to eat really going to fuel me, or is it going to make me feel like crap afterwards? I can have a bite of it. I'm not going to restrict, because restriction, what kind of life is that, right? Have a bite of it, but then it's like, okay, I had a bite. I know what it tastes like. If I have a couple more bites, it's going to taste the same. I'm just gonna satiate myself with some Greek yogurt, or like I'll have a mint, I'll take a walk, you know, and that helps cut that, because these food corporations, like, they're not out there to make you feel super lean and snatched and make you feel really good in your body. No, they just want you to spend your money on their food. So remember that, and remember that the biggest thing is just being aware, and you're aware now, so you're welcome. And that's all for this one. Bye. Love you.